Do Better Squad. We are back with another video. I got a new one here. It comes from the content creator Hanif Sadiq. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. And the title of this video is I Never Meant to Fall in Love with a Prostitute.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Let's get into it. I watched maybe the first 2 minutes of it and stopped. I think this video is going to be really good. I didn't plan on falling in love with a prostitute. And this young gentleman, I believe, is in Thailand. That's all I saw the first couple minutes. Let's go.
This segment went to how I didn't know I was dating a prostitute. So to keep it real and not to be sympathetic about the whole situation is that I appreciate the time that I spent and the experiences that I had rather than to focus on the falsehood and ideologies of just downplaying somebody just based off of what they choose to do with their life. You know what I'm saying? But I have a life too, and I got feelings too, and I invested my time too, and I invested my financial stability too, for just to chill with you. I ain't saying I'm poor, I ain't saying I'm broke, but I earned the money that I flew out there, got a room, started mingling, and, you know, I earned the shit that I earned. So if I choose to share it with you, that's on me. But you know, my dad always said, you know, that's why you don't get paid to think. Cause I be making some fucked up choices. You feel me? And I ain't gonna say it's all the way fucked up just because, you know, she's selling pussy. I could accept it more if she came off the bat like, I like you, you know, I ain't charge you, but usually, you know, I charge for this. Okay. Now we could have a different type of conversation. Now we could maybe be open up to different type of more things now. But when you withhold information, it kind of like make a person not trust you and make a person, you know, not feel you because you're not being all the way 100 about the situation and what it is.
All right, so let me stop it for a second because I'm not tripping. He hasn't mentioned Thailand yet, but it's right there in the description of this video. Now I'm looking at the file from the internet. You see it says Thailand right here. I did a video earlier this year about, it was some American black women who went over to Thailand and they got beat up by some lady boys and all that kind of great stuff. I'm not a Thailand expert, but I've been multiple times, even though it's been over 10 years since the last time I went. With that being said, bro, you got to know the game that you're playing. And to me, if you're in Thailand talking about you didn't know she was a prostitute, did you not research? It's 2026. Again, I'm blind reacting to most of this. I just caught the first minute or two. How do you not know what goes on in these foreign nations that you guys choose to travel to? Thailand is one of the most visited countries on this planet. And I believe, I Googled this not too long ago, I believe Bangkok is the #1 internationally traveled city on this planet. So you have to know what's going on and how the game is when you go into certain places, man.
If you ask me for something and I got it, I got you. If you really fucking with me, and if I ask you for something and you got it, you should give it to me. If you really fucking with me, and I can honestly say, shit, she didn't give me a penny. Time is worth more than money, but I'm just talking about just spending money on anything. If she spent some money on something, I gave her the money back. Shit. I gave her kids 10 bands.
What?
10,000 baht. Shit.
Oh.
Just because they mama was with me. But I'm not knowing that they mama don't never be with them anyway. So.
Okay, stop the show for a second. He said he gave him 10 bands. I thought he meant 10,000 US dollars. No, he says 10,000 baht, which I'll put the calculations right here on the screen. 10,000 baht is just under $300 US. I just wanted to clear that. There's a big difference between 10,000 baht and 10,000 US dollars.
Why the fuck am I giving money away where this shit is normal? I'm thinking like, man, look, you with me, you away from your kids. But here, this for your kids so they could, you know, have something going on with themselves, you know, invested. I don't know, 10,000 baht a lot of money out here. You could do something for them. So when I met her on Tinder, right? I already been in Thailand for like a month almost. I was messing with this other chick that wouldn't leave my room. And I had to switch rooms really to get rid of her. And she ended up, you know, being a freelancer too, a prostitute, selling pussy. So I get the other room and I go to the other room, my boy Steve, all the time, tell me get on Tinder. So I get on Tinder and then, you know, some of the girls on Tinder out there say that, hey, I'm a freelancer, this is what I do. And then other girls, you know, they seem like they regular. So shit, I seen T-Dot, we matched, I said, what's up? And shit, we start talking. I'm like, yeah, I'm out here doing music and just, playing my guitar and just trying to, expand my platform. And she was like, yeah, that's cool or whatever. But at this time, she really didn't even understand me like that. Like, it took a while for her to really understand what I was saying.
And just a side note for you people who don't know about Thailand or never been, freelancer is a term that's used to describe a prostitute, but she works for herself. She doesn't work at like some of the nightclubs, whether they be strip clubs, gentlemen's clubs, or like beer bars. She works for herself, basically.
She'd be going to Google Translate and try to translate the shit. But long story short, she called me one night and it's like, I'm already out at Flex. Or, yeah, I think I was at Flex playing pool by myself, just chilling. Like, that's what type of person I am. If you see I'm always by myself, I be chilling. Unless I'm cutting hair or making music or doing a show or just performing. But if anything, I'm cool by myself. So that's what I like to do. Sometimes I like to just go out and spend money and just chill with me. I'm not trying to knock a bitch. I'm not trying to get no pussy or nothing. But this particular night, she had texted me and she was like, I'm drunk. I'm like, where you at? I just, you feel me, drunk a beer and shit. So I'm like, shit, this seemed like some pussy online, and it was. Long story short, I go get her dress dirty and shit. You feel me? I take her to the room and shit, end up hitting. And then we get up the next morning and shit. We get to talking. I like her accent, you feel me? I like how she talking. It's foreign to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit cool, little sexy little thing. Like, I ain't never had no Thailand pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking with it. So this how I start off, just like innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like two people meet on Tinder, ain't no money exchange. She ain't telling me. She told me to come take her to her room. And I was like, you coming back with me? She was like, we go to your room. I never even know if she even really had a room, but she say she did. I don't know. I don't really believe nothing no more. But we had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like
It seemed like this dude doesn't know Thailand or Thailand etiquette, and that's a shame. Before you travel anywhere overseas, not just specifically Thailand, anywhere, you need to do some research and figure out what's what, especially if you're going to a foreign nation, if you're going to a foreign nation for the first time, and you're going to a foreign nation trying to get into the nightlife. Because I've been to Thailand, you don't have to indulge in that. There's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of other things you can do, but a good chunk of men, let's keep it a buck, they go to Thailand specifically for the nightlife, and I ain't mad at you. I remember when I went years ago, again, it's 15 years ago plus, they didn't have dating apps and social media really wasn't a thing then. But I remember talking to a Thai chick online, but I was talking to her strictly on like, we were just kind of friends joking around, and then when I got there, I actually met her, and we ended up hooking up, and I remember thinking like, that wasn't something I planned on doing, but looking at it, years down the line, I think it was a situation in which I thought we were just cool, but she thought I was coming there for something else, and no money was exchanged. But it was only a one-time deal. After that, I didn't want to like lead her on like I was trying to hook up with her for free, but I already knew the game.
So good of a time, we never left each other. Like, for real, we was having the best time of our life. And the deal was that, hey, I do content, I'm doing my music, and if we get, millions of views, it could transfer over to the music, and we put the music in the background, and people catch on to Out the Bag or Cowboy or Vaquero. That's what I was out there doing, promoting my music. So, she with it. So we instantly start vlogging. I start, meeting her family, and it started off as something like, just dating and making content, you know what I'm saying? Just two nice looking people making content, getting to know each other. And that's how I started off. And before, I asked her hella questions like, you got kids, what you do for a living? I was like, are you a freelancer? Like, she like, I'm not a freelancer. And I'm like, well, so what you do? And then she went on her Instagram and showed me hella shit like, oh, I did this, telling me how she paid for school for her kids and shit, all the little shit. I'm listening to her and I'm impressed and I'm happy for her and I'm proud of her accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? That she was displaying to me in the broken English that she was trying to speak. So I was just like, man, you really do speak cool English. You feel me? Like, because I understand you. I gotta really think about what you trying to say, but I understand you. Getting to, just like, hey, how did you know you was dating a prostitute? Like, when did you? I didn't know until I got back to California, because the whole time that we was out there, it was like when I was talking to her, like in the beginning, I'm like, hey, do you have money? Where do you stay? Where do you live? Where's your family from? You know. And it took me like maybe like 2 weeks just to go out to Chachoengsao to go meet her family and shit. So,
Bro, I wonder, how long was he in Thailand, bro? How did he end up in Thailand? I know he said he's doing the music, but then also, how long was he in there? How long was he there? And I just question that because I'm looking at his page right now while he's talking. The videos of him with his guitar, but a day in the life in Thailand, worst moments in Thailand. The first video I see on Thailand is about 3 months old, so I don't know, bro. Let's get back to it.
you know, everything was like normal. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, this is a normal Thai girl. You feel me? Like, she be getting turned up. Like she didn't have her little scenes when she at the club, and, you know, she getting drunk and acting out. But I'm like, I know alcohol, you know, changes people. I'm really in tune with the Most High, so I understand when you drink, you know, you put a spirit inside of you. Sometimes, you know, it's a happy spirit, an evil spirit, a joyful spirit, a grieving spirit, an envious spirit. You know, when people drink, they get all these type of things when they're around other people, especially me. So, you know, like I said, like, everything was normal, I promise you. But like the money thing was like a real thing, because I was like, I only bought enough money for me and like to be balling. You feel me? I'm like, if it's just me, like, I'm eating everywhere, going out, doing anything that I want to do. But when I met her, I was like, you hella cool, like, shit, you could actually help me out, you know what I'm saying? And you could stay with me and I like feed you and, you know, all the little shit. My nigga D, that nigga D just pulled up. Shit, I made this video because I don't want to fuck up my image and what I got going on in my real life. Anybody who know me know that I'm not a nigga that fly out the country to go buy pussy and go trick off on bitches. I literally go to other countries to share knowledge and exchange culture values and learn languages only. If I happen to meet a chick, which is a high possibility, I'm a young man. My skin is brown, my hair is nice. Some girls think that I'm handsome. I don't have any kids, I don't have a wife, so it's a probability wherever I go, I might knock something. So it's like, I just wasn't ready for this one, because I'm like, look, I literally ran into something so dangerous in my life again, to where, like, you know, I'm with a person and they acting like this, and then shit, as soon as you leave, and I'm glad is when I left, you done turned into something totally different. So check out the story on my YouTube channel. That's why I said, like, when I start vlogging with her, I had it in my mind that on my page that I'ma just show the world how I am as a person, how I treat my woman when she with me, how I interact with her. And with me and her, it was a language barrier. So, you know, I'm being patient with her, teaching her stuff, showing her new things, showing her about ChatGPT, teaching her how to edit film and, you know, market pretty much. She don't know that this is marketing, but I'm like, hey, I'm teaching you a real job that you could probably do for a company if they show interest in just liking you as a person. These are skills that all companies need. So, you know, I'm just being me. But the thing about that is when I be me, it make the other person be fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, fake as fuck.
No, it's not. They already are fake, bro. That's the thing. You don't make them be fake. They already are fake.
And I think this dude, again, I'm not 100%. What happening is these women have other foreign dudes who are simps sending them money. They might have a dude from America, from Germany. They might have 5 dudes that they talking to. One from America, one from Canada, one from Germany, one from Australia, one from the UK. And some of these simp ass dudes be sending them money monthly. That's they hustle, bro. So yeah, she wanted to introduce you to the family, clubs and bars, because those jobs make more money. And what happens is, if you get with a chick and you with her for a day or a few days, however long you with her, you compensate her for that, because if she's with you, she's not out making any money with anyone else. That's just kind of the game, and that's kind of the unwritten rules of Thailand. Again, it's been years since I went, but I remember from my time back then and watching other content creators, that's what it is. Ain't nothing in life for free. And then if you have the chick move in with you or stay with you for an extended period of time, not only are you gonna have to pay her, but you're gonna have to take care of her because she ain't spending no money. So if you're a single dude, you're gonna have to buy 2 meals at a time when you're going out to eat. And if you guys go out and drink, then you're gonna be buying all the drinks. That's just kind of what it is. And my man, and no knock to him, sounds like he thought it was just gonna be on some, hey man, she liked me because I'm cute. And that's just not the reality in Thailand and in a lot of foreign places.
I feel you, the bitch already fake, but I'm like, she faked me out because I'm like, my thing is because she really got me.
Wow, bro, I told you.
Because she really got me. Look, she got me an extension, nigga. I stayed over her family house. Hella shit. So I'm not thinking, but her family knows she probably said pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking like,
or they don't care enough. They just care about whatever help they get in from her money. That's all that really matters, bro. It's like they not judging, bro. But people do to get their money. If you think you can really do something.
Yeah,
They're respecting that.
I do understand the dynamics of the family structure, like the girls that go out, sell their pussy and shit, and then, you know, send money home or whatever, and whatever they do, but I'm like, if her family knows she be doing that, and then she brought me over there, it's like, what was they thinking? You feel me? Like I'm like, why you let a nigga meet your kids and all this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all these questions, man.
Because what she's looking for is an easy mark. That's another reason. Again, man, you have to do research before you go to a foreign place, and then that way you would know game. These chicks, when they not making their money hanging with a dude, if I go to Thailand for 2 weeks and I'm with a chick and she with me the entire 2 weeks, I'm paying her. But what's also happening is these women have other foreign dudes who are simps sending them money. You might have 5 dudes that they talking to. One from America, one from Canada, one from Germany, one from Australia, one from the UK. And some of these simp ass dudes be sending them money monthly. That's they hustle, bro. So yeah, she wanted to introduce you to the family because she thinking you got the bag, and it don't matter their family one way or the other, as long as they get a cut.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, I mean, shit, it could. I feel like it could have been real and all that, like you said, but it's never gonna be real. God not gonna let it happen if you being fake. You feel me? Like if one person being fake.
That's a fact. That's a real fact, man. I mean, you just answer your question.
So that's why I'm like, I ain't really tripping. My thing is like, I keep saying it, like. You did a 360, like this is some scary shit to me, because I'm like, damn, when I was with her, like when I say like she never ever talked to me.
Right, from selling pussy, bro. Like they want a nigga, they want real connection, bro. They fucking niggas, but a lot of these girls deep down want a real connection, man.
But that's delusional.
It doesn't matter how many people live in the.
You selling pussy, but you want a real connection with your boyfriend. When I stopped talking, I was like, look, everything was normal. You feel me with the chick? And I'm like, she talking about she got a job. She told me she was going like, or this the part we in the bed and I'm asking her, all right, what it is that you do? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what do you do? She was like, I got kids, I work, my family got a business where we sell waters. And I've been there too. You feel me? Like, I've been there. And then she like, oh, I got a granny, you know, they stay out there. And I'm like, so, you know, if you wasn't here, what would you be doing? She said, working, right? And I said, so if you're not working, who gonna take over your business? She was like, my mom and my dad. So I was like, okay, cool. I said, you know, the deal is you can stay with me. I'll make sure you eat food. Anywhere I go, you can come. I'll take care of it. Only. You feel me? I was like, I only came out here really with enough money for me to ball. You feel me? But since I got you, it's like now I gotta pick and choose the shit that I can do and can't do because you in the picture now. But if it's just me, I can really do whatever I want to do. You feel me? So I made that sacrifice the first damn near day I met her. You feel me? And I'm like, and I told her just like that. I'm like, hey, I'm making a sacrifice. Like, I'm putting you into my budget. You feel me? And she was like, all right. And she did a good job. Like, she vlogged and, you know, communicated. And I taught her hella shit. You feel me? Like, she really gamed up right now. Like, you know, in Thailand, they don't know hella shit. You feel me? And I'm teaching her about Chat GPT, nigga, how to look up shit, how to book rooms, nigga, how to catch flights, nigga, got her a passport, nigga. Hella shit. I'm like, but that's just what type of person I am. If anybody who meet me, you will know, like, That's just how he is. If he fuck with you, he gonna try to just put you on. You feel me?
Right.
But
That was your girl.
yeah,
Nah, bro, you doing too much, and you also have it mixed up about a genuine connection and just compensation for her time, bro. What's the old saying? She's not your girl, it's just your time.
I'm fucking with you. You feel me? You speaking Thai for me, helping me get around and making shit cheaper for me and finding different prices and shit and vlogging and getting the people attention on the page and you making the views go up. I'm like, shit, you cool, genuinely. You feel me? But it's like, even when I was with her, a lot of the times I'd be telling her like, hey, go see your kids. You know what I'm saying? Go back to your family. And then her family dynamics was like, not stable. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody didn't have like the best relationships, not to just, put her business out there like that. But, it was just unstable. So it's like, all right, I get the dynamics. You feel me? So, but I didn't understand like, when I left, right? It's crazy. I told her this. I said, when I left, we was on the farm and you said, I'm finna start planting vegetables and start selling them. I left. The first day was like that. The next time I talk to you, I'm on my way to Pattaya.
Right.
And then after that, I'm in Pattaya. I said, what you doing there? She said, selling weed. In my mind, I'm like, bullshit.
Right.
You know,
But that's exactly what it is, man. Again, if y'all don't know, I feel like I know too much information about this topic, but that's typically what happens. A lot of the Thai girls come from northern region of Thailand. It's called Isan and some other provinces. They're born super poor up there, so then they travel to places like Pattaya, where he at, party central of the world, and then also Bangkok, and they work in the bars and they freelance. And again, like I said earlier, they make more money doing that than they would do at a regular job. And then, like in her case, she has kids, and it's typical. They'll leave their kids with their parents, and then they'll send money that they make monthly back to their parents. But as soon as you go on as a foreigner, you there taking care of her. As soon as you go on, like you said, you went back to Cali. The next day she was in Pattaya, and the day after that she was allegedly selling weed. She out there selling that monkey because she doesn't have anybody to pay for her now. She got to go back out there and grind, bro. Like, you got to know the game, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What it is ahead of time.
And me, I'm like, I'm cool. We started the OnlyFans and shit. So I'm like, if you ain't got too much from your OnlyFans, I'll send you like 50 off my OnlyFans. You feel me? Because, that ain't really that much. You feel me? I'm like, shit, we be making some cool money on it. If I love you, I love you. So I sent her that. And then somebody, so I sent this all coming from
I can't even hear it because it's got that music so loud. All right, so that's pretty much the end. He said they started the OnlyFans. You just have to do research before you visit not only Thailand, anywhere on this planet. And if you're going into a foreign nation, do the research, especially if you're going to dabble into the nightlife. Pattaya, Thailand is one of the most infamous party cities in the world. Maybe the #1 town on this planet as far as nightlife. I even Googled it. Where does Pattaya, Thailand rank on nightlife? Pattaya consistently ranks as one of the top and wildest nightlife destinations, not just in Thailand, but globally. It is famously dubbed the Sin City of Asia, drawing millions of visitors specifically for its legendary 24-hour party scene. I've been there. It don't matter if it's a Tuesday night. It's going down, bro. You just gotta know. It seemed like he went over there and he's single dude, do your thing, bro. I ain't knocking nobody, man. Especially if you ain't got no kids, you ain't married, go do your thing. But he's over there with this mentality, like under the pressure that the chicks like him for him and the things that he ain't provide for her. If he ain't really provide no money, it is what it is, man. Like I said, some guys go on vacation, spend a couple days with these chicks, and then you compensate them, and then you just keep it moving. But don't be falling in love with them and all that kind of nonsense. And I rarely do this, but if you guys are thinking about going to Thailand and you're going there specifically for the nightlife, not like the other touristy shit, there's one dude's channel that I recommend, and I'll show you right now. He's got 2 channels, Degenerate's Guide, and then also Thai Life Chronicles. The guy's name is Josh. He tells the real raw stories about going up to Thailand, having fun with chicks, partying. But he tells the real, not dancing around it. A lot of other content creators are. Like, he follow his channel, subscribe to him, let him know Theo sent you. If you guys are going there like to actually party and you're looking for the nightlife, basically, you're gonna go over to Thailand to be a degenerate. That's basically it. But my man just seemed like he didn't know the rules of the game he was playing. He thought the chicks was gonna be with him just because he's who he is. And in reality, bro, every place ain't America, and every place ain't the West like that. Those women don't make much money doing, as I said, doing a regular job. So they be out there getting how they live, bro. You can have a fun and a good time in Thailand as long as you wrap it up and then also realize that it's not your girl, it's just your turn. Apparently, he didn't understand that. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. You better squad. Fall out.